depending on how and where you meet her, pay attention on how she probably try to lock things down on you or try to lock you down in certain situations, fellas. But you already know what I'm talking about, fellas. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the membership button. You know, hit the super chat. Hit the donation, cash app, whatever the case may be. Hit those things, fellas, and show love to the show. Get at me in the description below in my about section, and you'll see my number and everything's there. All the links, all that there, fellas. Go join me on Rumble, KC the Red Pill for the Bunk on Rumble, and get that work. Let's keep this shit going. Y'all already know what time it is, fellas. Now we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna get in it real quick, cause I'm about to ride out. Waiting on somebody to come through this shit. About to ride out and shit, fellas. But check the game though. If you met a chick in the gym, if you met a chick at your job, certain places, fellas, I wouldn't advise you to be trying to, you know what I'm saying, take things personally and really try to fuck with these chicks. No, there ain't shit to shoot. It ain't nothing wrong with shooting the shit with them at the job to pass by time. You know, so we can do time off bitches too. You know what I'm saying? It's like these bitches that do time off you, we do time. Like when I was in prison, nigga, I had a few Ugg bugs and bitches that, you know, that kept the letters and fan mail popping and all that. I call it fan mail. Bitches a fan of the king, you dig? Of this player right here, you dig? So had the fan mail popping and all that shit, you know what I'm saying? I was just doing time off the hall. Bitches wasn't sending no dollar, but they was sending pictures, nude pics, and letters and cards and happy birthday. Some of them would come and see me and, you know, shit like that, to spend their money in the visitation room or whatever. But I basically did time off them bitches, you know what I'm saying? We made my time go by faster. And, you know, you may be at the job and it may make your time go by more smooth or make your work go by smoother. You know what I'm saying? Fucking, you know, talking to chicks, flirt with them and shit, but nothing real big or personal, because you already got your group of chicks you fucking with. You already know what it is with other bitches, right? Nothing's wrong with that. But if you meet these chicks on your job, you meet them at the gym, you meet them at places that you always frequent, fellas, they'll try to lock you down within that spot that you frequent, which means they'll try to put a chink in your armor. They'll try to disrupt and rearrange how you disrupt the apricot on how you move around and how you get things pumping. Like, if you that guy, like say you're in the gym, if you that guy that a lot of bitches like to put their eye on, and you like to put your eye on bitches, you did, you know, conversational, you like to shoot your shot and talk to bitches, and you might meet your chick, couple chicks in there. You know, chicks be on their bullshit. A lot of them be come in to work out and, you know, do they work out off guys or whatever the case may be, or whatever it is. You know, and this is for an example, fellas. This can apply at your job. It can apply anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And they just want to do they, you know, work out and have a great conversation and flirt and, you know, get that attention, get that feel, right? And you might pull one up out of there and knock the drawers up off that motherfucker, right? Break her in or whatever the case may be. You do that, especially if you break it off good as a motherfucker. It ain't just no fuck thing on her behalf. She want to really fuck with you like that. She want to take it a little further or whatever. She'll try to knock your program in there. She'll try to knock your game in that motherfucker. You know, whatever you got going, she'll try to make you hers and hinting around, telling other bitches y'all fuck with each other. You know, y'all exclusive. And because chicks gonna talk, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of chicks, they gonna talk. They want to see what's up and who's who. Then you gonna have bitches that don't care. They want to get it in, they gonna get it in. Some women are careful, some women ain't careful. They more so, it is what it is, right? But they'll put that out there to let motherfuckers know, hey, this is mine, this is who I'm fucking with, this is what it is and shit. And y'all just could be fucking. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta watch and pay attention to those things, because chicks are good at that. They'll try to fuck up what you got going on, even in that setting or wherever you guys met at or whatever. Like, that's why you gotta pay attention and watch where you meet these chicks. And sometimes, fellas, you gotta take a rain check on that shit. Every bitch don't deserve that pipe. Every bitch don't deserve your attention. Every bitch don't deserve the conversation, whatever the case may be. Every bitch just don't deserve your entity. And that's his real game. You know what I'm saying? Simply because some women, most of them, majority of them, are going to hate on what you got going on and knock your shit. You know what I'm saying? Simply to stop what you got going on and shit. And they could be moving and doing them, and they could have fucked half the motherfucking gym or half the job, half the store, wherever you meet this bitch at, wherever y'all. They could have done their things, man. You know what I'm saying? All through that motherfucker. But you keeping it player. So she gonna try to hate on you and what you got going on, fellas. That's why you gotta always stab and go. Keep your distance. Keep the, you know, when you're doing those things. You don't want to lay up with these bitches, kick it with them all night. You know, parlay with them 24/7, talk to them, conversate, text. And you don't want to do that shit all the time. That ain't good, fellas. Because that can also bring them more closer to you and feeling that they're entitled to tell motherfuckers y'all fuck around, feeling they're entitled to knock your shit down. You know, hate on your shit. You know what I'm saying? Real shit. And that's a lot of times it comes from guys putting too much into these bitches too. And sometimes fellas, it comes from them just wanting to do that because they're jealous and they're insecure because they know they can't really keep up with who you are. And with who you are is very unmatched out here, especially dealing with these average guys. Because they not like you. You totally different from them. You're more better, you're more strategic, your game on point, everything is way more on point when you dealing, you know what I'm saying, when you're you instead of dealing with these average guys out here. You gotta remember that shit, fellas. And that's what can set you out totally different. And when she's running across a guy like that, yeah, she gonna try to nip your shit in the bud and hate on you and stop you from doing what you're doing. So pay attention to that shit, fellas. Real game. Like, share, and subscribe. Hit the super chat. Hit the donation button. Cash App, PayPal. Go fuck with me on Rumble. KC the Red Pill Alpha Debunker on Rumble. Get at me in the Patreon, fellas. And show love to the show. You're gonna get this game. So you gotta pay attention to those things, fellas. You know what I'm saying? You got to. So once a chick do something like that one time with you, and if you ain't set that atmosphere out there for her to do that, because you know you just fucked with her and that's what it is, and she do that, cut her off ASAP. You gotta do that, fellas. You gotta quit fucking her and cut everything off. You got to. You may speak here high in it, but the conversation, the fucking linking up, cut that shit off. Because she's going outside of the characteristics of the things that you set forth for what you want to do. You ain't trying to be in a relationship. You ain't trying to be exclusive and none of these things. And she's doing shit to go against that, cut her off. Real shit. Holla.